Hello, everyone. Welcome to Introduction to HR Analytics lecture. In this session, we will cover all about HR analytics and its various topics along with different case studies. Don't forget to check our HR analytics courses. Links are in the description. Let's get started with a story. Olivia, the HR executive of a large IT consultancy company, is initially alerted to a potential issue when a few vocal managers express concerns about the company's high turnover rate. Despite the company's size of 5,000 employees, Olivia is committed to maintaining a responsive and effective HR department. The story unfolds as Olivia navigates through various layers of the problem, employs different strategies, and engages with a wide range of stakeholders. Initial discovery and response. Olivia begins by examining key HR metrics after receiving complaints about high turnover rates from managers. She finds a slight increase in turnover over the last 3 quarters, but does not initially see this as significant. However, after being summoned to an emergency meeting with her boss and John, the director of the complaining managers, she realizes the issue might be more severe than the numbers indicate. Deeper investigation. Olivia understands that looking at overall turnover rates might not reveal the full story. She delves deeper into the data, focusing on specific departments, especially the ERP division where the complaints originated. She finds a 30% turnover rate in this division, much higher than the company average. Recognizing her earlier oversight, she arranges a face-to-face meeting with the managers to understand their specific concerns better. Manager's perspective. During the meeting with the managers, Olivia learns about the critical nature of their work, the competitive market, and the impact of losing key individuals on their operations. Managers highlight the departure of specific, highly valuable employees like Jessica, who led significant projects, illustrating that the issue is not the number of departures but the caliber of individuals leaving. Further exploration. Olivia continues her investigation by engaging her team and various stakeholders, including the compensation and benefits manager, the HR business partner, HRBP, for ERP, the talent acquisition manager, and the organizational effectiveness specialist. They discuss and dissect various aspects of the problem, from compensation strategies to recruitment challenges, employee engagement, and managerial practices. Data-driven insights. Through a series of meetings, data analysis, and discussions, Olivia and her team gather insights from exit surveys, employee performance data, engagement surveys, and recruitment trends. They find that while compensation is a factor, it's not the sole reason for turnover. Issues related to management style, recognition, and unclear career progression paths are also significant. Discovery of management's role. Initial observations. Olivia's journey into understanding the turnover issues takes a significant turn when she starts to notice patterns and feedback related to the managers of the ERP department. Initially, she had focused on numerical data, turnover rates, salary comparisons, and the like. However, as she delves deeper, qualitative data from exit interviews, employee surveys, and direct conversations begin to paint a different picture. Employee feedback and exit interviews. Through exit interviews and anonymous surveys, Olivia gathers that employees are generally unhappy with the management style in the ERP department. Words like unapproachable, unclear expectations, working on projects other than their own expertise. For example, a warehouse consultant was doing more of production planning work, and so on, because managers want to just fulfill the vacancy in their projects, and billing is continued for his team. All this type of comments recur in the feedback. Particularly telling are the comments about the lack of support and recognition. Employees feel their hard work often goes unnoticed and unappreciated, leading to a lack of motivation and engagement. Focus groups and stay interviews. Olivia organizes focus groups and stay interviews to dive deeper. Here, she finds more direct and poignant feedback. Employees express that while they are passionate about their work and enjoy collaborating with talented colleagues, they feel stifled by the management's hands-off approach until something goes wrong. Then, The approach shifts to overly critical without constructive guidance. This inconsistency leads to confusion and a feeling of undervaluation. Analyzing managerial behavior. Olivia, with the help of the HR business partner, begins to closely examine the behavior and practices of the ERP managers. They find a pattern of high expectations with little guidance, recognition, or support. Managers often delegate tasks without providing clear direction or support, expecting employees to perform without sufficient resources or feedback. This has created an environment where employees feel they are set up to fail, leading to frustration and, eventually, resignation. Comparing to other departments, to understand if this issue is isolated to the ERP department, Olivia compares the management styles and employee satisfaction levels across other departments. She finds that departments with lower turnover rates have a more supportive and communicative management style. This contrast further highlights the negative impact of the ERP management style on employee retention. Addressing the issue. Confronting the managers. With the evidence at hand, Olivia arranges meetings with the individual managers and the director of ERP. She presents her findings tactfully, focusing on the impact on employees and the overall business. Olivia emphasizes that while the intention might not be to create a negative environment, the perception and impact are clear. She provides specific examples and employee statements to illustrate the issues. Providing training and support. Understanding that accusatory tones can lead to defensiveness, Olivia proposes solutions alongside the problems. She suggests training for managers focusing on communication, recognition, and leadership skills. Additionally, she recommends regular check-ins between employees and managers, with clear agendas to discuss progress, challenges, and feedback. Implementing a feedback loop. Olivia also introduces a plan for a more structured feedback loop, where employees can provide regular, anonymous feedback about their managerial experience. This data will be reviewed regularly by the HR department and used to create a continuous improvement plan for management practices. Monitoring and continuous improvement. With the new strategies in place, Olivia sets up a system for monitoring the impact on employee satisfaction and turnover. She plans regular reviews of employee engagement surveys, turnover statistics, and feedback to ensure that the changes are having a positive effect and to adjust strategies as needed. Leadership buy-in. Crucially, Olivia works to ensure that the leadership team, including the ERP director, understands the importance of these changes. She links the turnover issues to broader business impacts like project delays, client dissatisfaction, and increased recruitment costs. By tying these issues to the bottom line, she secures the necessary support and resources for her initiatives. Conclusion. Olivia's efforts demonstrate the importance of using her analytical skills, numbers, interpretation of numbers and data, and also looking beyond numbers to the human elements of workplace satisfaction and retention. Her work lays the groundwork for a more positive, productive work environment that benefits employees and the company alike. Through a thoughtful, data-driven approach, Olivia uncovers and addresses the critical role managers play in employee turnover. By focusing on improving managerial practices, communication, and recognition, she initiates a positive change in the ERP department. Now let's discuss what is HR analytics. Human resources. Analytics is a process of using data and analysis to make better decisions in the field of human resources. It involves collecting and examining information about employees and their work to gain insights that can help a company or organization improve its HR practices. Here's a breakdown of HR analytics in simple terms with examples. Data collection. HR analytics starts by gathering data related to employees. This data can include information like employee demographics, age, gender, location, performance reviews, attendance records, and more. Example: A company collects data on how often employees come to work on time and how their performance has been rated by their managers. Data analysis. Once the data is collected, it is analyzed using various statistical methods and software tools. The goal is to find patterns and trends within the data that can provide useful insights. Example, by analyzing the data, the HR team might discover that employees who arrive on time tend to perform better in their jobs. Predictive analysis. HR analytics can also be used to predict future outcomes. For instance, it can predict which employees are more likely to leave the company or which ones are likely to excel in their roles. Example, using historical data, HR analytics might predict that employees who haven't received a pay raise in a while are more likely to look for other job opportunities. Talent acquisition. HR analytics can be used to optimize the hiring process. It helps in identifying the best sources for finding new talent and understanding what qualities and skills are most important for specific job roles. Example, by analyzing the data, a company might discover that job candidates from a particular university or with certain certifications tend to perform exceptionally well in a specific role. Employee engagement and retention. HR analytics can assess the level of employee satisfaction and engagement within the organization. It can highlight areas where improvements are needed to retain valuable employees. Example, through surveys and data analysis, HR might find that employees who receive regular feedback and recognition tend to stay with the company longer. Cost savings. By analyzing data related to employee turnover, absenteeism, and other factors, HR analytics can help companies reduce costs associated with recruitment, training, and employee turnover. Example, a company might realize that by implementing a flexible work schedule, they can reduce the turnover rate and save money on constantly hiring and training new employees. In summary, HR analytics is about using data and analysis to make HR decisions that benefit both the organization and its employees. It helps companies improve their hiring processes, employee engagement, and overall effectiveness in managing their workforce. By understanding patterns and trends in HR data, organizations can make more informed decisions to achieve their goals more efficiently. HR analytics is becoming increasingly important in shaping strategies for hiring, training, and managing employees, leading to a stronger workforce. However, HR has been slower than other business departments in fully embracing data analytics. Many organizations use analytics to enhance customer engagement and increase sales, such as marketing, customer service, and sales teams. Accounting and finance departments also utilize analytics to identify trends that can inform business strategies. Businesses are now recognizing the potential of analytics in improving HR processes and ultimately enhancing overall business performance. While HR analytics may not be customer-focused, they are centered around people and can assist in making better hiring decisions, managing employees effectively, and providing support to individuals who contribute to the organization's growth and success. To leverage the benefits of analytics in HR, it is crucial to establish an HR analytics framework. Here are some steps to initiate or enhance your HR analytics journey. Building an enhanced HR analytics framework for your organization requires a comprehensive understanding of where to find relevant data and what specific insights to seek. Successful businesses that effectively utilize HR analytics follow a systematic approach that involves defining and aligning goals, as well as collecting meaningful data that can be utilized for action. The LAMP framework, consisting of logic, analytics, measures, and process, serves as a foundation for establishing a measurement system that drives organizational change and enhances overall effectiveness. Now let's discuss one by one. All this components first is logic. The logic component of this framework plays a crucial role in guiding companies to identify areas where valuable insights can be found and connecting data points to derive meaningful conclusions. By understanding the relationship between various factors and their impact on outcomes, such as the connection between employee well-being and turnover rates, businesses can gain a deeper understanding of their HR practices and their influence on employee performance. This step enables organizations to comprehend the underlying reasons behind certain trends and phenomena. The logic step of an HR analytics framework illustrates the connections between HR practices, employee attitudes, engagement, turnover, customer experiences, buying behavior, sales, and profits. Companies that grasp these connections and their implications for the business are better equipped to implement impactful changes. Next, analytics. The power of analytics lies in its ability to uncover answers from data. For instance, you might possess data from employee feedback surveys that suggest your employees are highly engaged in their work. Additionally, customer surveys may indicate that they are satisfied with their interactions with your brand. It is possible that engaged employees contribute to higher customer satisfaction and increased loyalty. While this hypothesis may hold true, leveraging analytics software and systems can help you establish the correlation and derive more precise insights. By adopting an analytics-driven approach, you can delve deeper into the data and gain a comprehensive understanding. Analytics enables you to extract accurate conclusions and transform information into meaningful knowledge. Measures. It plays a crucial role in ensuring that the data being collected is meaningful and relevant to the specific needs of an organization. A robust analytics system built on a solid framework is essential in achieving this. By focusing on what truly matters, such as employee turnover, performance, engagement, learning, and absence, organizations can gain valuable insights. However, it is important to recognize that the importance of these factors may vary across different contexts. For instance, turnover rates should be stratified to differentiate employees with key capabilities from others if turnover poses a risk to the organization. Similarly, if absenteeism has a significant impact on call centers with tight schedules, it should be measured accordingly. Without a clear understanding of how these measures affect the business or strategic success, well-intentioned managers may draw misguided or even dangerous conclusions. Therefore, it is crucial to have a common logic and a clear understanding of why certain measures are being used and how they impact the organization's overall performance. Process. The change management process within an organization is greatly influenced by the use of HR analytics. By utilizing HR analytics, organizations are able to make informed decisions and implement necessary changes based on the data collected. This crucial step in the HR analytics system involves transforming raw data into meaningful insights and then using those insights to drive decision-making. The approach to data in HR plays a vital role in resolving issues related to personnel. It enables the presentation of valuable data and analysis to business leaders who have the power to make a real impact and provide support for the required changes. When leaders understand that human capital decisions have tangible financial implications, they are more likely to embrace advanced techniques and implement changes in employee performance management that are essential for achieving business success. Levels of HR analytics maturity. It is crucial to have a clear understanding of your organization's current status before delving into analytics. Forbes has highlighted the top 10 human capital trends, with employee well-being ranking as the #1 trend. In fact, recent studies indicate that a significant number of job applicants now consider the employee benefits focused on well-being when deciding to apply for a position. The classification of companies into 4 levels is determined by the HR maturity model, which was initially introduced by Deloitte. The HR maturity level of your organization plays a crucial role in determining the outcome of all these factors. Descriptive analytics. What it is. Descriptive analytics is the most basic type of HR analytics. It involves the examination of historical HR data to understand what has happened in the past. It provides a summary of past HR activities and events. Example: analyzing historical data on employee turnover to identify trends and patterns. This might involve looking at turnover rates over the past few years, identifying which departments had the highest turnover, and pinpointing when turnover tends to occur, example after performance reviews. Purpose. The primary purpose of descriptive analytics is to provide HR professionals with a clear understanding of historical HR metrics. It helps identify areas that may need improvement based on past performance. Diagnostic analytics. What it is. Diagnostic analytics goes a step further by investigating the reasons behind past HR events. It aims to answer the question, why did this happen? It looks for causality and correlations within the data. Example: if the descriptive analytics showed a high turnover rate in a particular department, diagnostic analytics would explore the possible causes. It might reveal that employees in that department were dissatisfied due to a lack of opportunities for growth and development. Purpose. Diagnostic analytics helps HR professionals understand the root causes of HR issues. This knowledge enables them to develop strategies and interventions to address these underlying problems. Predictive analytics. Predictive analytics uses historical HR data to make predictions about future HR trends and events. It involves statistical modeling and forecasting techniques. Example: using historical data on employee performance, absenteeism, and engagement, predictive analytics can forecast which employees are likely to leave the company in the next 6 months. This allows HR to take proactive measures to retain valuable talent. Purpose. The primary purpose of predictive analytics is to anticipate HR challenges before they occur, allowing HR professionals to implement preventive measures and make informed decisions. Prescriptive analytics. It takes predictive analytics a step further by not only predicting future outcomes, but also suggesting specific actions to achieve desired results. It provides recommendations based on data and analysis. Example: if predictive analytics predicts that a certain department is at risk of high turnover, prescriptive analytics might recommend actions such as implementing mentorship programs, offering skill development opportunities, or revising compensation packages to retain key employees. Purpose. Prescriptive analytics helps HR professionals not only foresee potential issues, but also provides actionable insights to address these issues effectively. It guides decision-making by offering specific recommendations. Here are the guidelines to assist you in initiating HR analytics within your organization. Step 1. Define your objectives. In the world of HR analytics, defining clear objectives is the crucial first step. This is where you determine what specific HR challenges or areas you want to focus on. It's about asking questions like, what are the pain points in our HR processes? Where can data-driven insights make a difference? What do we want to achieve through HR analytics? For example, you might want to improve recruitment by reducing the time it takes to fill job vacancies. Alternatively, you might focus on optimizing workforce planning to ensure you have the right number of employees with the right skills at any given time. Another objective could be enhancing employee engagement to boost retention rates. Why is this important? Defining clear objectives serves as your guiding light throughout the HR analytics journey. It helps you stay focused and ensures that the insights you gain are relevant and actionable. It also allows you to measure the effectiveness of your actions. Without well-defined objectives, HR analytics efforts can become aimless and less impactful. Step 2. Identify relevant HR metrics. Once you've set your objectives, the next step is to identify the key performance indicators and metrics that align with those objectives. These metrics are the data points you'll use to measure your progress and success. They can cover a wide range of areas in HR, including employee turnover rate, time to fill job vacancies, training program effectiveness, diversity and inclusion metrics, employee engagement scores, absenteeism rates, salary, and promotion history. Why is this important? Identifying relevant HR metrics is crucial because these metrics serve as the backbone of your HR analytics efforts. They provide the data you need to track progress, measure success, and make informed decisions. Choosing the right metrics ensures that your analysis is aligned with your objectives and helps you focus on what matters most. Step 3. Assess data availability and quality-effective HR analytics relies heavily on data. In this step, you need to assess the availability and quality of the data you'll be using for your analysis. The kind of data required for HR analytics includes a wide range of information, such as employee performance data, including low and high performers, salary and promotion history, demographics of your workforce, onboarding and training engagement data, overall employee engagement scores, employee retention and turnover rates, employee absenteeism records. Data can be collected from various sources, including HR systems, learning and development platforms, cloud-based systems, and more. It's crucial to ensure that the data is accurate, up-to-date, and relevant to your objectives. HR professionals with analytics knowledge will assess data viability, perform statistical modeling, and maintain data quality. Why is this important? Data is the foundation of HR analytics. Assessing data availability and quality ensures that you have a solid data infrastructure to support your analysis. High-quality data leads to more accurate insights and better decision-making. Analytics knowledge play a critical role in this step by ensuring data accuracy and helping HR professionals harness the power of data effectively. Step 4. Build analytical capabilities. In this step, you need to equip your HR team with the necessary skills and expertise to conduct HR analytics effectively. This often involves upskilling team members in areas such as data analysis, statistical techniques, and data visualization tools. Alternatively, you can consider partnering with external experts or leveraging external resources for support. Why is this important? Building analytical capabilities within your HR team is essential for harnessing the full potential of HR analytics. Skilled professionals can effectively analyze data, derive meaningful insights, and translate those insights into actionable strategies. This step ensures that your team is equipped to handle the complexities of data analysis and interpretation. Step 5. Select appropriate analytics tools. Once you have the skills and expertise in place, you need the right tools to carry out your HR analytics. Identifying and implementing suitable HR analytics tools and technologies is crucial for success. These tools can include data visualization software, statistical analysis tools, and specialized HR analytics platforms. Key features to look for in your HR analytics solution: ability to answer critical business questions posed by top leadership, user-friendliness for individuals who are not data scientists, accessibility, especially if it's a cloud-based solution that doesn't require heavy IT integration, integration of statistical analysis and machine learning technology for predictive capabilities, subscription model for easy access to the latest technology upgrades. Why is this important? Selecting the right analytics tools streamlines the data analysis process and enhances your team's efficiency. It ensures that you can effectively transform data into actionable insights and reports. The choice of tools also impacts the accessibility and scalability of your HR analytics efforts. Step 6. Analyze and interpret data. With the necessary skills, data, and tools in place, it's time to dive into the analysis. Informed decisions should be made based on data rather than assumptions. The collected data can be used to build various forms of reports, graphs, and charts to visualize the insights. Common formats for presenting HR analytics insights. HR dashboard, a visual representation of data that enables key stakeholders to easily monitor HR analytics metrics. It provides benchmark data such as turnover rates, headcount, sickness absence, time to hire, quality of hire, and more. HR scorecard. This mechanism describes and measures how people create value in a company. It often includes a balanced set of metrics that align with the company's strategic goals. Document report, a simple document that presents key performance metrics along with a narrative explanation. This format is often used for detailed reporting to leadership or other stakeholders. Why is this important? Data analysis and interpretation are at the heart of HR analytics. It's where you extract valuable insights that inform decision-making. Visualization tools and reports make it easier to communicate these insights to stakeholders, ensuring that data-driven decisions are made across the organization. Step 7. Application. With the data analysis complete, it's time to put your insights into action. The HR department must work closely with the management team to discuss the findings and devise strategies to address the identified HR challenges. For example, if your analysis revealed that a lack of employee training and development opportunities is contributing to high turnover rates, you need to take immediate action to invest in development and upskilling programs for your workforce. Why is this important? The application of HR analytics is where the rubber meets the road. It's where you translate insights into concrete strategies and actions that drive real change in your organization. Without effective application, HR analytics remains an academic exercise with little impact on the ground. Step 8. Communicate findings. Effective communication is essential to ensure that your HR analytics insights are understood and embraced by relevant stakeholders. You need to present these insights and recommendations to HR leadership, managers, or executives. During this communication, it's crucial to clearly articulate the implications of the analytics findings and the potential benefits of implementing the recommended strategies. Collaboration with stakeholders is key to gaining their support and alignment. Why is this important? Effective communication ensures that your HR analytics insights don't remain confined to the HR department. It spreads awareness and understanding of the value of data-driven decision-making throughout the organization. It also fosters collaboration and buy-in from key decision-makers. Step 9. Monitor and refine HR analytics is not a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process of improvement. Continuously monitor and assess the impact of your HR analytics initiatives. Collect feedback, evaluate outcomes, and refine your analytics approach as needed. This iterative process helps improve the effectiveness and value of HR analytics within your organization. It allows you to adapt to changing circumstances, refine strategies, and ensure that your HR practices remain aligned with your objectives. Why is this important? Monitoring and refinement ensure that your HR analytics efforts stay relevant and effective over time. It helps you learn from your successes and failures, enabling continuous improvement in your HR practices. It also ensures that you stay responsive to evolving business needs and challenges. Johnson & Johnson, a renowned multinational corporation, recognized the need to improve both employee performance and retention within their organization. Their initial recruitment strategy placed significant emphasis on hiring candidates with prior industry experience. The assumption behind this strategy was that experienced hires would be more likely to stay with the company and would contribute more quickly to its success. However, this approach led to an unexpected consequence, a 10% decrease in new hires who had recently graduated from college. Data and analysis. In response to this challenge, Johnson & Johnson's human resources team, in collaboration with their people analytics team, decided to examine the link between experience and turnover. They undertook a comprehensive data analysis by compiling information from a substantial pool of 47,000 employees. The objective was to test whether there was a statistically significant connection between hiring employees straight out of college and their retention within the organization, as well as their contributions to the company. Key findings from the data analysis. The data analysis yielded several critical findings. Retention rates. Surprisingly, the data revealed that employees who were hired directly after graduating from college actually remained with the organization for a significantly longer duration than their more experienced counterparts. This discovery challenged the initial assumption that industry experience was directly correlated with employee retention. Performance contribution. Additionally, the analysis demonstrated that there was no significant difference in the contributions made by both groups of employees, that is, recent college graduates and experienced hires. This meant that hiring recent graduates did not compromise the company's performance in any way. Hypothesis and new approach. In light of these findings, Johnson & Johnson's HR and people analytics teams formulated a new hypothesis. They proposed that the company's 2-year leadership development program might play a crucial role in reducing turnover among recent graduates. This program likely offered support, training, and career development opportunities that enhanced the job satisfaction and commitment of recent graduates to the organization. Analytics and outcome. Armed with the insights gained from their data analysis, Johnson & Johnson decided to adjust their hiring strategy. They increased the number of recent college graduates they hired by a significant 20%. This strategic shift was rooted in the belief that hiring more fresh graduates would reduce turnover while still maintaining the company's overall performance levels. The impact of the new approach. The outcome of this revised approach was positive in several ways. Reduced turnover. By increasing their hires of recent college graduates, Johnson & Johnson experienced a notable reduction in employee turnover. This indicated that the leadership development program and other factors associated with hiring fresh graduates were contributing to enhanced retention rates. Maintained performance. Crucially, despite the change in hiring strategy, the company's overall performance remained unaffected. The data-driven decision to hire more recent graduates did not compromise the quality of work or the contributions made by employees to the company's success. Conclusion. Johnson & Johnson's experience and retention improvement journey showcased the transformative potential of HR analytics. By using data to challenge assumptions and make data-driven decisions, the company not only reduced turnover, but also maintained its performance standards. This case serves as a valuable example of how organizations can leverage data and analytics to optimize their HR strategies and achieve positive outcomes in terms of both employee retention and overall success. It underscores the importance of staying open to data-driven insights and continuously refining HR practices to align with organizational goals. Clark, a British shoe manufacturer and retailer, boasts a substantial presence with around 1,400 locations and a workforce exceeding 13,000 employees. Despite having relatively high levels of employee engagement within their industry, the company aimed to maximize the return on investment, particularly at the store level. Data and analysis. To address this objective, Clark's initiated an HR analytics effort. They harnessed data from a variety of sources, amassing a total of 450 data points to gain a comprehensive understanding of the relationship between employee engagement and overall business performance. The subsequent report and analysis yielded a significant revelation. For every 1% increase in employee engagement, there was a corresponding 0.4% increase in business performance. This correlation underscored the intrinsic value of employee engagement in driving positive business outcomes. Additionally, Clark's HR analytics team collected supplementary data from the company's 100 best-performing stores. This step aimed to uncover insights and best practices from stores that were excelling in terms of both engagement and performance. Key findings from the data analysis. The analysis provided the following crucial insights. Employee engagement correlation. The data confirmed the correlation between employee engagement and business performance. This statistical relationship provided a strong justification for investing in initiatives to enhance engagement. Best performing stores. Analyzing data from the top performing stores helped identify patterns and characteristics that contributed to their success. This information became instrumental in formulating effective strategies. Analytics and outcome. Armed with these insights, Clark's proceeded to implement a multifaceted approach to improve employee engagement and consequently enhance business performance. Schema for high-performing stores. The company developed a replicable schema for creating high-performing stores. This schema included recommendations for the ideal team size to achieve optimum operational efficiency. By optimizing team sizes, Clark's aimed to create an environment conducive to engagement and productivity. Store Management Development Program. Clark's introduced a Store Management Development Program. This initiative focused on nurturing and upskilling store managers to become effective leaders capable of fostering employee engagement within their teams. Employee Engagement Toolkit. To empower managers in driving engagement, Clark's assembled an Employee Engagement Toolkit. This resource equipped managers with tools and strategies to proactively address engagement challenges and promote a positive workplace culture. Conclusion. Clark's journey to enhance employee engagement and subsequently improve business performance underscores the importance of data-driven decision-making in HR. By leveraging data and analytics, the company was able to establish a clear correlation between engagement and performance. This insight led to the development and implementation of targeted initiatives that not only increased engagement, but also positively impacted the bottom line. The case of Clark's serves as a compelling example of how organizations can use data to drive employee engagement, boost performance, and maximize their return on investment. It emphasizes the value of adopting a data-driven, evidence-based approach to HR strategies and decision-making. Credit Suisse, a prominent financial services company based in Switzerland, faced the challenge of high employee turnover. With a workforce of over 47,000 people, the cost of replacing employees can be substantial, estimated to be anywhere between 30 and 400% of an employee's salary, depending on their seniority and experience. Recognizing the financial impact of turnover, Credit Suisse sought to reduce it by proactively predicting which employees were most likely to leave the company and when. Data and analysis. To address this issue, Credit Suisse leveraged its substantial workforce data and strong data tracking practices. The company's analytics team embarked on a comprehensive analysis by examining a multitude of variables, totaling over 40, to understand the circumstances leading up to employee departures. These variables included performance ratings, the duration an employee spent in a particular role, and the size of an employee's team, among others. Analytics and outcome. The result of this extensive data analysis was the creation of a predictive people analytics model. This model had the capability to accurately predict the likelihood of an employee leaving the organization within the next year, based on as few as 10 key indicators. These indicators acted as early warning signs, allowing Credit Suisse to identify risk factors and address issues with employees before they escalated to the point of attrition. Conclusion: the Credit Suisse case exemplifies the power of predictive analytics in the realm of human resources. By using data to identify employees at risk of leaving and addressing the root causes of turnover, the company not only retained valuable talent, but also achieved substantial cost savings. This case underscores the importance of data-driven decision-making in HR and demonstrates how organizations can leverage analytics to proactively manage their workforce, reduce attrition, and ultimately improve their bottom line. Cisco, headquartered in San Jose, California, is a global technology giant with a workforce of over 75,000 employees. When faced with the task of opening a new regional office, the company recognized the importance of selecting the right building and location. The primary objectives were to avoid wasted space, create a positive work environment for employees, and attract the right talent to the organization. Data and analysis. To achieve these goals, Cisco's People Planning, Analytics, and Tools Department embarked on a data-driven approach. They drew on their extensive network of 266 offices spread across 87 countries, enabling them to gather valuable insights about office usage rates and average costs within the organization. Senior Director Ian Bailey led the analytics team in a comprehensive analysis. They looked beyond traditional office factors and considered the broader context. This included assessing the neighborhood surrounding the potential office location and evaluating the local community's potential impact on business performance. One critical aspect of the analysis was to examine the availability of talent. The team specifically focused on nearby universities and compared the pool of potential candidates to the number of competitors in the area. Analytics and outcome. The findings of Ian Bailey's team had a significant impact on Cisco's decision-making process. They discovered that the originally contemplated location would have posed challenges for the recruitment team. This location would have made it difficult to fill the necessary roles with suitable talent. As a result of these insights, Cisco decided to opt for a different location than initially planned. This change in direction not only resolved the recruitment challenge, but also led to a more efficient process for opening new offices. Importantly, People Analytics played a pivotal role by being integrated into the decision-making process at an early stage. In conclusion, the Cisco case study exemplifies how People Analytics can be instrumental in making strategic decisions, optimizing resource allocation, and ultimately contributing to an organization's success. By harnessing the power of data and analytics, Cisco was able to make a well-informed choice for their new office location, ensuring efficiency and competitiveness in their operations. Experian, a global information services company, faced a challenge with employee attrition rates that were consistently higher than desired. They were dealing with turnover levels that were 3-4% above their target. which can be a significant concern for any organization due to the associated costs and disruptions. The analytical approach. To tackle this issue, Experian decided to leverage people analytics by building a predictive model. This model aimed to identify factors contributing to employee flight risk and provide insights to help mitigate those risks. The analytics team collected and analyzed a wide range of data points, encompassing approximately 200 attributes. Some of the key attributes included in the predictive model were team size and structure. The size and composition of teams within the organization were considered. Teams with more than 10 to 12 members were identified as a risk factor, potentially contributing to higher attrition. Supervisor performance. The performance and effectiveness of supervisors or managers were evaluated. Poor management practices can often lead to employee dissatisfaction and attrition. Length of commute. The distance and time employees spent commuting to work were taken into account. A longer commute was seen as a potential trigger for immediate flight risk. Predictive model and regional implementation. The predictive model developed by Experian's analytics team was designed to consider these and other attributes to predict which employees were at risk of leaving the company. This model wasn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Instead, it was customized for different regions with slight variations in the predictive algorithm. Regional differences, such as cultural factors or local employment conditions, can influence turnover dynamics. Outcomes and benefits. By implementing this predictive model and leveraging the insights it provided, Experian reported significant improvements in their attrition rates over the course of 18 months. The outcomes included attrition reduction. Experian successfully reduced attrition rates by 2-3% during this period. Cost savings. The estimated savings resulting from the attrition reduction were substantial, ranging from $8 million to $10 million. These savings were primarily achieved through lower recruitment and training costs, as well as reduced productivity disruptions associated with employee turnover. Key takeaways. Experian's case study illustrates the power of people analytics in addressing employee attrition challenges. By analyzing various factors contributing to flight risk and customizing their predictive model for different regions, they were able to make data-driven decisions that significantly improved their retention rates and saved the company millions of dollars. This case underscores the importance of proactively identifying and addressing employee attrition factors using data and analytics, ultimately leading to better employee retention and cost savings for the organization. IBM faced a challenge with high turnover rates in specific business-critical roles within the company. Employee turnover in such roles can have a substantial impact on an organization, leading to increased recruitment costs, productivity losses, and potential disruption in key areas of the business. The analytical approach. To address this issue, IBM's workforce analytics team leveraged advanced analytics and machine learning, utilizing IBM's own Watson capabilities. The goal was to develop a predictive algorithm that could identify employees at risk of leaving their roles, especially those in critical positions. The algorithm considered a wide range of data sources, including recruitment data, information related to how employees were initially recruited into their roles, tenure, the length of time employees had been with the company, promotion history, employee career progression, and history of promotions within the organization, performance metrics, evaluation of individual employee performance, role and salary, the specific role an employee held and their salary level, location, where employees were based or worked, job role, the nature of the job and its responsibilities, employee sentiment and engagement measured through their interaction with social media platforms, often referred to as social pulse, The hypothesis here was that engagement with social media might decrease when employees are contemplating leaving the company. Outcomes and benefits. The implementation of this predictive algorithm yielded significant benefits for IBM. Financial gains. Over a period of 4 years, IBM reported financial gains totaling $300 million. These gains were realized through reduced turnover costs, including recruitment and training expenses, and enhanced productivity resulting from lower attrition rates in critical roles. Attrition. Reduction. Turnover for critical roles within the organization decreased by 25%, ensuring greater stability and continuity in these key positions. Improved productivity. With reduced turnover and more experienced employees in critical roles, productivity across the organization improved. High attrition in critical roles can disrupt workflows and knowledge transfer, negatively impacting productivity. Cost savings. The implementation of the predictive algorithm led to cost savings in recruitment, onboarding, and training, as fewer employees needed to be replaced due to attrition. Key takeaways. IBM's case study highlights the transformative potential of predictive analytics and machine learning in addressing high turnover rates, especially in crucial roles within an organization. By harnessing the power of data, IBM was able to identify flight risk factors and take proactive measures to retain valuable talent. The incorporation of employee sentiment analysis, as measured through social media engagement, showcases how organizations are increasingly using non-traditional data sources to gain insights into their workforce. This case study underscores the significance of data-driven decision-making in human resources and how advanced analytics can drive substantial financial benefits while enhancing employee retention and organizational stability. The case study at Nielsen explains how the company successfully utilized predictive modeling to retain key talent within their organization. The initiative involved the development of a predictive model, which evolved over time as more variables were included, leading to valuable insights and increased retention rates. Key aspects of Nielsen's predictive model. Initial model. Nielsen's initial predictive model included 20 variables, such as age, gender, tenure, and manager rating. These variables were selected based on their potential relevance to predicting employee flight risk. Continuous improvement. Over time, Nielsen continued to refine and expand the predictive model by incorporating additional variables. This iterative approach allowed the company to enhance the model's accuracy and effectiveness in identifying employees at risk of leaving. Insights from the predictive model. Nielsen's efforts in predictive modeling led to several critical insights. First-year retention. The analysis revealed that the first year of an employee's tenure was particularly crucial in determining their likelihood of staying with the company. The company implemented measures to ensure that first-year employees had essential contact points, such as check-ins with their managers within a specific timeframe after hiring. Failing to meet these critical contact points triggered notifications, emphasizing their importance for first-year retention. Promotions and lateral moves. The model highlighted the positive impact of promotions and lateral moves on employee retention. While promotions encouraged employees to stay, lateral moves within the organization were also found to be strong motivators for employee retention. Lateral moves as a retention strategy. One significant outcome of Nielsen's predictive model implementation was the identification of employees with the highest flight risk in the next 6 months. The company proactively approached these individuals and facilitated lateral moves for 40% of them. This strategic approach had a substantial impact on employee retention, increasing the chance of an associate staying with the company by 48%. Key takeaways. The Nielsen case study underscores several important takeaways. Continuous improvement. Predictive models should be continuously refined and expanded to capture more variables and improve accuracy. First-year focus. Paying close attention to the first-year experience of employees is crucial for retention. Ensuring critical contact points during this period can significantly impact retention rates. Promotions and lateral moves. Providing opportunities for employees to advance within the organization, whether through promotions or lateral moves, can be effective in retaining talent. Proactive approach. Identifying employees at high flight risk and proactively offering them alternative roles within the company can substantially increase retention rates. In summary, Nielsen's use of predictive modeling not only provided valuable insights into employee retention factors, but also enabled the company to take proactive steps to retain key talent, ultimately contributing to the organization's success.